Okay, before we start this episode, we would like to invite someone on board so that Pablo can watch this episode with a big grin on his face. Pablo Forxio would like to invite you on board, mate. If you send an email to sailinglavagabond@gmail.com, we will try to organise to have you on board. A big thanks to all of our patrons, and in particular Pablo, for supporting us all this way. Thank you very much. I said, can you spearfish there? And he said, of course you can.
Did he really? Oh. Just going 16.7 knots. I have to help Riley take in the code D or we're going to die.
Yeah, fishy.
A few days ago, we sailed right on into Le Grand Mot, the home of La Vagabonde, for a few touch-ups after our shakedown cruise. We got some jobs done amongst a few distractions. So Riley's just gone to pick up his mate Paulie.
Boat's got a bit of personality. There's a few just tiny little strange electrical things.
And we managed to go for a little sail, but we still had more jobs to do after another distraction. Fête de la musique. Machi, can you tell us about this festival?
Fête de la Musique is a really big event for the last 30 years and invented to celebrate the first day of summer. And people are granted to play music everywhere in the streets, in all cities. So it's,
Even if they're bad?
It's a little bit of everything, the best and the bad.
Alright, let's do it.
On the Atlantic crossing.
Yes, with trade winds, that's okay. But
Did I mention that it was Troy's birthday tomorrow?
It is.
How old are we turning?
It's 23. It's kind of that like in between age that doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm older.
Yeah, that's what you think.
In 1981, Maurice Fleuret, a director of music in Paris, discovered that out of 5 million people in France, 1 in 2 children played an instrument. He dreamt of a way to bring people out on the streets to share their talents. The following year in Paris, there was Fête de la Musique. Ever since, on the same day each year, the festival has been celebrated worldwide in more than 700 cities in 120 countries. All concerts must be free to the public. Alright, well, it is Daniel's birthday. And I have just made some pancakes. Happy birthday, Daniel! They're banana.
This is the best thing.
Banana.
Oh wait,
Banana.
we have a birthday card as well.
Oh, you guys.
I didn't get any of this on my birthday,
I
Elayna.
feel a little, actually, you just forgot it was even his birthday.
Here, pumpkin. Happy birthday. Would you like a pancake?
Oh, thanks.
They're banana.
You like bananas?
This one.
How do you say
Very
banana
fancy.
in French?
You like bananas?
Banana? How do you say in French?
What? Banana?
Banana.
Ah, banana.
Yeah. How do you say
Banana.
in French?
In French, yeah.
Yeah.
Banana.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's perfect.
Just change the last letter.
Okay. So Daniel and I have been catching up on some work since we've been back, and also I've had my own little list of jobs. I made a few changes to the galley just to make it that bit more functional, and also there's a few more things around the house that might not seem that important, but they're things that make the place feel a bit more homey, and that's what it is to us. They might not seem that important, but yeah, these small little changes will go a long way. Riley bought us a globe, which I really do love. It's actually glow in the dark, but he says he's going to cut the cord off because he doesn't want to plug it in. Okay, so, tomorrow I need this spice rack installed. I bought this, but it didn't come with anything like to attach it to, like to attach to the wall. So they said they're going to have to like grind these bits off and then bolt it into the walls there. So that'll be really cool. I've got all the spices there that hangs. And hopefully it doesn't rock around when we're sailing, but we'll see. I got a mirror installed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got one in the other hull as well. A little world map here. Ah, and I also got a mirror glued in here because I love mirrors in the shower. I can wash my face and, you know, do all that sort of stuff. I can put all my soaps and stuff up there, which is like super good because we have everything sitting there, and when we're sailing all of this ends up on the floor. So yes. Some jobs you've crossed off?
Mm-hmm. Fishing rod holders. Gauges on the
Holding tank
calibrated so that we don't overflow.
Again.
The solar panels aren't even, but that's not a big one. Someone accidentally suggested that might have been because of
Our hull being heavy?
the rainwater flowing off, and I was like, no, that's not what. They couldn't get that done, so they said it's not an important one, it's more aesthetics, but it does annoy me every time I look outside. But we'll go around the Med and we'll come back here in probably November, or I might forget about it. The flickering lights, spare handheld wind indicator we don't have. We can get one of them at a store. I've got the polars. I've just got to install them on the chart plotter. It's the theoretical speed that your boat should be doing. Okay. But it's the absolute maximum, so you sort of want to get to as close to that as possible. That's really cool, Elayna.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some stuff tightened up in the bathroom, just fixtures. The speakers, we're still having a few little dramas with those speakers inside. Maintenance on their engines, which wasn't on here. But we got the first service properly done, and I watched the guy. I roughly knew how to do. It was very similar to the other engines that I'd worked on, but yeah, I just wanted to watch the pro do it the first time. And the rigging has been tightened, which was a major. That's all been done.
Feeling good? We're nearly ready to go.
Yeah, geez, it's been a big day today.
It has.
I came up too much on the tender, which pulled this sleeve through there, and then when I came off on the lock, it was still too thick to go back that way. So this sleeve was jammed inside the lock. You can see that's thicker there than there. That bit of the sleeve is thicker than the, I don't know how many mil rope that is. I used this rope here to take tension off this rope, knocked that pin out, pulled the lever out, pulled the rope through, put the pin back in, and I'm just about to take tension off this now, and we're good to go. So I can cool match you up again and say, don't panic. We're free back here.
I was too late. I know it's kinda hard to see it all the time go to waste.
The boys have been fiddling with this, so we just turned it on today, and it's asking. Yeah, and it's asking for some details like the date and the time zone and stuff. So it should be okay.
I was too late. I know it's kinda hard to see it all the time go to waste. But when the time comes, I know what I done.
Get in my belly.
We just left Le Grand Mont, and we're heading over to Marseille. There wasn't a lot of wind in close, was there, Elayna?
Nah.
So we had to motor for a little bit before we hoisted the main and the head sail.
But it's good to be out here.
It is. We were ready to head off again. Because it's only sort of 15 knots, we thought, oh, we'll just have a leisurely sail down the coast. We'll drop into just near Marseille, which is the place that we're going to tonight. And then next we're going to Poquerolles. And then it's actually going to pick up quite a bit on Sunday. We'll be further over here. So on Sunday we're going to go from Poquerolles to, what was that place Matthew said, Elayna?
I forget,
Calvi,
yeah.
Calvary,
Yeah.
over in the north of Corsica, and we've got these red ones here. So we're going to drop out and bomb straight down like this, and then probably cut down like that. So that's going to be 25 knots, hopefully. Get there in no time. I said, can you spearfish there? And he said, of course you can.
Did he really? Oh. We have just been getting 13 knots, boat speed. We got the code D up, so we're just keeping an eye on the apparent wind speed. It is getting up to 15 now. I got a 15.
What?
Yeah, another apparent 15. We have to take it down, I think pretty soon. The weather's picking up.
It's fine.
Holy crap! We just had our first roundup ever. We were just going 16.7 knots. I have to help Riley take in the code D or we're gonna die.
Don't get hit in the head.
So the wind has just died down, as you can hear, and we're coming up to a pretty spectacular looking lighthouse just to the starboard. Oh, and we've got engines on now.
Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. What up? I was actually, it probably looks like I'm trying to look cool, but I was actually just leaned over this like some sort of bent old man.
Friend, I see only fear in your eyes. I feel like we're living in disguise, and I know that you don't really ever want to say why. Like a runaway train left in the night, the dreams stay naked in the headlights, with the memories awake you in fright. It feels like all I could ever be is flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. So much easier way back when we could chase whatever and try to pretend the light we worked so hard to defend. My